Evening all. This evening we're looking at the dollar, USD, DXY dollar index. We thought we'd talk you through how to look for signs of the dollar strengthening or weakening, because knowing the signs can help you plan in advance further moves for all your cross pairs, dollar CAD, dollar yen, dollar pound, dollar euro, etc. The chart we have in front of us then has an explanation, is the US dollar currency index, otherwise known as the DXY. We've got it on the day view. If you look, we've put a channel and we can see where the dollar has slowly moved up higher, creating higher lows, higher highs. Small false breakouts here to continue to the upside, posting new higher highs, new higher highs, higher highs. Here we have been looking for the last few weeks and we're posting out our look for a breakdown on the dollar. We broke down, retested, broke down, we've retested, and now we're back here on the upwards channel looking for key direction and momentum. We'd like to just go through the explanation of how we look at the dollar and some key markets to give us a good explanation and further knowledge of which direction it's going to go. First of all, what we look for is the US dollar weighted average. Now, the US dollar weighted average basically gives direction to the dollar. The weighted average is your 7 major pairs: yen, euro, New Zealand dollar, Australian dollar, Swiss franc, CAD, and the pound or sterling. What we can see here is a clear basic market direction. The dollar moving average, weighted average, is in black, and we can see the DXY USD basically follows it. Well, that would be good. Just using the weighted average will give us an idea of which direction the dollar could be going in. We look here, we can see the breakthrough, return to test, good breakthrough, return to test, and now we're back on this rising trend line, and we're looking for direction again. What we could look for now is the TNX, the 10-year Treasury note. This is a strong correlated market, and we can put that on the chart to show you what that would look like. Now, the TNX is positive correlated, but we need to be aware that it's closed most of the day, so you can't use it for short-term indication, but you can use it for long-term plotting and planning, and we can see it correlates. The weighted average is moving down, the TNX 10-year Treasury note is moving down. We can also use the TNX itself, which basically follows here, so it's a good indication. However, there are other markets that we can use to give us even better, more confirmed direction, and that can be the bonds futures. Ticker symbol is the ZB1. Looking at the futures market, we can see it's a good strong correlation with the dollar. Again, it's broken out, it's pulled back, and that again is on the rising trend line, waiting for clear direction. So at the moment, this is the key area that everybody's looking and waiting for some sort of breakout. We can draw a line just to highlight this area where everyone is waiting for. Here, around here, we can see the market's been bouncing around here. We're just waiting for this clear confirmation. What we can look at is the on top of this is the emerging markets, which can be a good confirmation of further market direction. EEM is highlighted in the blue area, and we can see this is negatively correlated with the moving the weighted average and the ZB1 or the bond futures. We can see the breakout here on the emerging markets when the dollar was strengthening, gain breakdown, dollar strengthening, and we can see the break to the upside, pull back again to this rising trend line, and we're looking for the further confirmation to the upside, which would give us strength to go short on our dollar, because we would be looking for the breakdown on the dollar here. So overall, we are looking for positive breakout on the dollar here, and we're looking for confirmation on the emerging markets. Basically, emerging markets are your some of the biggest emerging markets can be like China, India, Brazil, Russia, off the top of my head. You've got some minor ones like Poland, etc., Turkey. But a break to the upside here, and if we keep an eye on the bond futures, break to the downside, along with the weighted average on our dollar, this could be a significant area around here that we're waiting for clear direction. It's one way or the other, but once we get some confirmation of a break, I'd say between these two levels, then we can look for long-term trade setups on either shorting the dollar pairs or buying the dollar pairs. Overall, we think the dollar has strengthened all year, and it's now looking to shorten to finish the last quarter off. This is the area we could be seeing. As you all well aware, if you've been following us, we've been looking and waiting to short the dollar CAD. We're in the dollar CAD short now, and we think this could be the long-term move on that to coincide with the breakout around this area. Hopefully this has explained a lot on how to look for market direction using different indicators on the bonds, futures, gilts, yields, etc. Any questions or comments, let us know.